Hey guys, on this week's episode we go over the Lounging Iguanas IPA out of Abita Brewery Company. Then we go over if you lost your arm and you could choose any arm ever thought of, which arm would you pick? Find out in this video, comment and let us know what you think. Enjoy. You ready for some hard-hitting facts?
I'm ready.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is week 3 of the Louisiana brewery run. We did Tin Roof Brewery. Then last week we did, what was it, Port Orleans?
Port Orleans.
Their Gleason IPA. This week, you're gonna have to let me know, we got Abita Brewery. Now, just how big is Abita in Louisiana? Is it like our St. Arnold's here in Houston? Because I feel like that's the only brewery I've ever heard out of Louisiana, ever, in my drinking career. Except for now, there's the Parish Brewery. But in my little world of drinking beer, it was always Abita.
Abita was the original and everything. As far as I know, if you wanted craft beer in Louisiana, you got it from Abita.
Was it, and it was a far drive from you, or is it somewhere that you were?
About 2 hours. I mean, I got family that live in Abita, so we would go up there. And
That's kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, so
you don't mind if we stop by a brewery? Well, today we got the Lounging Iguanas by them, which I've never heard of. It's a hazy IPA, and as you can see on the can, it's a Pina Colada IPA with pineapple and coconut.
yeah, this ought to be very interesting.
I have no idea what's going on with this one.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought this strictly because of the can.
Yeah, I mean the colors are great too. I like that. Was that pastel blue?
Yeah.
That can cracks real well too. Yeah. Like the other weeks, we got a beer tasting scorecard now, so we're gonna run through it.
Professionals.
Yeah. I guess we got appearance, smell, taste, aftertaste, and drinkability.
I'm gonna tell you, some bitch smells good.
Does it? Oh, well, I'm gonna pour it first. Hopefully it doesn't explode like the Gleason last week. Good beer, but
Yeah, fun little
really
fact.
wanted to jump out.
My sister and brother-in-law live over there in Abita Springs. And my brother-in-law, when he was inshore, because he worked offshore for a very long time.
Yeah.
So when he was inshore, he would work at the brewery.
At Abita?
At Abita. So go sit up there in the tasting room and all that. And
is it a cool, like, is it very Louisiana, or is it just like a...
I know they've expanded quite a few times. Man, the last time I probably went was maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So from the first few times I went to 8 years ago, I know it done got huge.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good.
But it was always, everybody knows the staple, B&M and the Turbo Dog.
I knew
Purple
the first
Haze.
one. Yeah, Purple Haze was the first one I had by them. Because obviously we bought it because it said Purple Haze on it. So it's like, oh, what is this? And you had, I think it's like a wheat beer, like a strawberry, or raspberry wheat beer.
Flavored.
It's not bad. I don't want the whole 6-pack of it, but it's definitely, it's worth one. It's also worth to get, if you see it on draft. I liked getting it on draft when I saw it, because it's just such an outlandish, off-the-wall flavor for at the time that I was drinking it, that it was like, oh yeah, you gotta get one when you see it. And then my favorite hangover beer was always Abita Amber. Always.
We used to mix the Purple Haze and the wheat for a hazy wheat.
Ah, cool.
Those flavors paired to, for some reason, those two beers, 50-50 paired well together.
Oh yeah. When I was looking them up, they got a massive list of beer. Massive.
They must have got somebody new in there, because I don't ever remember their beer list being so broad and so huge.
When I was looking at it, I guess you can do the smell and everything while I'm talking. They have a 35-year anniversary beer? How long have these motherfuckers been around for? This said 35th anniversary beer. And I tried to look up on their website like how long they'd been there. They didn't have any like actual information on the brewery. They just had information on if you go to the brewery.
I'm pretty sure one old boy was doing this shit at his house.
Yeah, he was like making white lightning.
Right, and started becoming popular. Then somebody bought into it and made it, blew it up, you know.
Well, they had a 35 anniversary beer, and I was like, I mean, that's longer than Stone.
Yeah.
And Stone was what, the 90s we were talking about? And that was one of the original breweries for that sort of thing, craft breweries. All right, so the appearance, I'm just gonna say it's an 8.
Let's go with a solid 8. I agree with you.
I will say this: the head is a little disappointing. There's nothing there. It's
Is it
like
supposed to have a big head?
I don't know. I didn't see that, but you would think pouring a beer, it didn't. Which is easier on us. It's not after last week. This is a better problem. So I'm gonna go with an 8 since that is a 10 in our book.
Mm-hmm.
Smell. You look like you're really enjoying it. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Good
It smells like a Pina Colada, which is my guilty pleasure drink.
A Pina Colada?
Yeah. If I make it, it comes out brown.
Okay.
Because I mix like 4 different rums, vanilla rum, spice rums, all the rums. Yeah, it's more, you just get shit-faced drink. Yeah, that's got the best smelling smell out of the ones we get. So I want to say this is a 9. Our 10 has been an 8. This week, that's a 9. That's impressive.
Okay.
I want it to, it stands out. It's completely different.
So I'm curious on your taste.
And you've already tasted it.
Yes, I've tasted it.
You didn't really let off any hints to me. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to sit here for a while on that one. So, right out of the gate, you taste Pina Colada.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like it slams on the brakes at 100 miles an hour to 0 and it goes into like a beer flavor. Yeah. So the taste part, I'm gonna have to sit here for a second.
To me, it's a little different because I'm getting more of that coconut on the back end.
Yes. I'm confused by this whole entire operation. I feel like we should have cheated and had this before it started so I knew where this was going. We need to write in the comments, WTF. That was crazy. This is crazy tasting beer.
But it is a Pina Colada beer.
It is. If you're looking for a Pina Colada beer, if I'm in New Orleans, I'm hungover, or I'm in the middle of just having a good time, somebody hands me that beer, right at home. That's cool.
That's a Pina Colada.
Yeah, that's a Pina Colada. I will tell you this. Golly. It tastes like there's an artificial coconut flavor in it, and I don't like that. That's the part I'm having a problem with. So as far as wow on the taste, I'm gonna go with a 20. I'm not blown away.
I'm going a little lower, to tell you the truth. I'm going with a 15 on that.
Oh, you bonded.
Yeah.
Well, then I think you talked me down to it.
Stay with your 20.
So this beer is edible. I'm not like wanting to spit it out, but it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
It's a one and done is what it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The aftertaste.
I think it's got a shitty aftertaste.
I'm really confused by what's going on with this thing. There's a sharpness of it, like you're getting a real bitter IPA, and then it turns into this coconut, like just.
You think it's sharp? I think it's easy to drink. I think it's smooth.
There's a sharp turn in there when it goes from that Pina Colada. There's a sharp little flavor that I'm getting, and then it goes into this coconut, like.
I agree with everything you just said, but I don't. When you say sharp, I'm thinking more of a bitterness or something to it. Not but.
Wow.
Aftertaste.
Dumpster.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that bitch a 10.
I'm going with a 5.
There you go.
Drinkability, one and done.
Yeah.
So
it's easy to drink.
Yeah, it is.
Drinkability is fine.
Yeah.
It's
edible once again.
Yeah. Just wouldn't drink too many of these some bitches.
No. This is an acquired taste beer.
To be brutally honest,
There's a reason why it's in a fucking 4-pack. And it could be in a 1.
but it is what the fuck it says on the can.
It is. Yeah.
So
if you're buying it for a Pina Colada
that's
IPA,
the beer you want.
it is
Yes.
knocked right out.
Yes.
They killed it.
Yes.
The smell, it's the best smelling beer we've smelled on this thing. This is the most original smell.
Yes.
I don't want a Pina Colada beer. That's what we've come to terms with. I don't want one. Did you do it? You did. It's like that dude from Jurassic Park. You were too busy wondering if you could do it to wonder if you should, and they shouldn't have done it. I don't want it anymore. Drinkability for me is a 5. I only want 1, and I don't even really want it. I tasted
So
it.
I believe we confused on drinkability on how we score.
How I scored it in the first week was I would only drink half of them. So I did a 15 out of 30. Mm-hmm. The next week, I said I would drink all 6 of them, so I went up to 25 because I was like, man, this is actually a good one. I only want 1 of these, so I went with 5.
Right, but so is drinkability not the ease of drinking it, or how many we want? So that's what
I'm
we need
just
to.
going off on mine.
Okay.
So
So
I
if
say
you
you
want-
run with the other one. I say you run with, yes, it is smooth. It is drinkable. It is drinkable. It's not battery acid. So that's why I went drinkability and how much of this would I drink if I had it. Like
But we
Coors
got-
Light, 30. 30 of 30. I'll just keep drinking it till it's gone.
Yeah, mine will be 0 for Coors Light. Oh,
But
his ass
that's
won.
how I went with it.
Okay.
That was my route. So I drink 1.
I'm gonna give it a 15. There's no way I'm giving it a low one like you. 'Cause
Tally time. Jesus. You you said it correct. It's an
57.
they went with they got a 42 from me.
They got a 57.
Heinz. They knocked out what they said.
Right. They flavoring done great. I mean,
Bang. Love them. They made that birthday cake one incredible. Whoever, like I said, that one video, whoever came up with it, they have a scientist in there that knocked it out to the exact molecule. It's incredible. It tastes just like birthday cake. But I don't want to drink it.
Right.
I don't want a birthday cake drink. I don't want a Pina Colada beer. But they made the perfect Pina Colada beer. That is a Pina Colada beer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if y'all like pina coladas,
That's the best way to say it. If they like Pina
Yes.
Coladas, this is the beer.
Abita Brewery, get their Lounging Iguana Hazy IPA, Pina Colada IPA.
Badass can.
Yep, looks good.
They killed it. All right. Sponsor.
Sponsor time. So
Let me get to my.
today's sponsor brought to you by Pringles. So this week they sent us Buffalo Ranch. Have you ever tried these?
I think we've had them.
Have we?
I think so.
I don't think so, but we're gonna try them again if we do.
I'm all for eating any of these.
They're just jumping out. They're just jumping out.
Like, they must have talked to the Gleason. That's one of my top flavors. It must be the hat on top of the chip. All right. So, one question before we get into the deep one.
Okay, talking.
I thought this week, and this is a perfect beer to go along with. If you had to choose one, what is more important to you? The taste of the beer or the aftertaste of the beer? So you have to have either a beer that tastes bad, but the aftertaste is good, or the taste is good, but the aftertaste is bad.
You're always gonna remember the aftertaste.
Yes. Finished. That's it. I'm taking the one with the better aftertaste. Because I've had plenty of beer at the saucer where at the beginning you're like, whoa. And then it has this like thing at the end where you're like, oh, okay, that's nice. So yeah, I'm going the same way. Now, this topic of conversation, I told you ahead of time last week because I wanted to give you a chance to think about it, and then I didn't think about it. I just wanted to see what would pop up if we started going here. I asked the guy at work, he gave me an answer, I thought it was a good answer, but I don't think he dug in deep enough. Now, your arm gets blown off in a wreck, whatever. You're missing an arm. You're allowed to choose one arm that's that's you can choose any arm that's ever been thought of in a movie, you know, fact, fiction. You can have the T-1000 arm, or the, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's arm, or Macho Man Randy Savage arm. Any arm ever thought of, what arm are you picking and why? There's a lot to think about here.
Thanos' arm.
Man, you okay? But Thanos' arm with the glove on, or not with the glove?
The end of the fucking arm is the glove. And that's what you want with all them little fucking...
Okay, so that's actually really good.
Yes.
So I was thinking Superman's arm if I was picking an arm, the end-all be arm. I think you may beat me. That's a good pick. But then, so let's back up a little bit and not go with end-all be arms. Okay. This aesthetic arm. Who you taking? All-time cool fucking arm. You can say, yeah, I got this arm from such and such. Right here. The guy passed away, and they took his arm off and sewed it right on again. Dude.
It would be either Lee Priest or Phil Heath.
Yeah. I think you gotta go, because I want the frills on it. You get like the Ultimate Warrior's arm.
With the tassels.
It always has the tassels hanging off on it. Yeah, that'd be cool. iRobot's arm. That's more practical arm. You get the iRobot arm. What other? Oh, the guy at work said that he would pick the Winter Soldier's arm, and I was like, that I didn't think of that one. That's a good one. But I think you knocked it out of the park with the Thanos arm. Did you think about that right out of the gate?
Yeah.
When I said it, you were like, I got it.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good. Because I went Superman, and I think you beat me. And I thought I was like, man, Superman, this end all be all, this thing's over. Now you have me thinking. I was like, shit, that Thanos arm. It's big, purple, and it comes with a funky glove.
Golden glove.
Yeah. All right. So to end this thing off, the beer, not that's my favorite.
Not the favorite, but once again, it tastes just like it says on the can.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I would pass it by every time.
Yep.
But they knocked out what they said.
Yes, they did.
That's a really good Pringles. And Thanos arm. That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, guys. Man.